to SLR here for round 16, Russia for the T1 league, and I'm coming to the home lap back after missing last week, or well, of about 5 laps anyway. And with me, as usual, Nathan.
Hello everybody, and I'm back for another arousing commentary. This time around Russia, instead of the fantastic spectacle of Singapore anyway.
Don't call it a
There
spectacle.
wasn't much more of that. It was a spectacle. And then the lights went out and that was that.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
The best bit was the formation lap.
Yeah. I'm on board with Cal because at the moment it was doesn't look like he's invalidating this lap this time.
It's
Hoping
on good
to beat
pace.
Seth this time.
Same as his first lap, but that was invalidated. We'll see if we can actually finish this one this time. Will he be the first one into the 1 minute 30s? Yes.
Yes. Just.
Just about.
A
Good
tenth.
lap.
Exactly a tenth quicker than Circus as well. So we've got a nice battle for pole position happening at the moment. Got 4 cars within 2 tenths.
Yeah. Decent.
Yeah, I've calculated that
You can read, yes.
somewhat.
Now, you will notice that Mr. McMahon himself has binned it already. And we're on board with CYP as he starts his lap. And Alfie just... Oh! Kullervo's done the same thing, except he's went to the other side. You saw that just there. On the exit of turn 2, Kullervo's just lost it and spun off to the left. What McMahon did is he spun off to the right. So turn 2 seems to be the flashpoint today. We've seen both of the crashes in the session happen in the same sort of area. I think you probably missed that, Nathan, but yeah, Kullervo, P6, done.
Yes, so just to clear up for Speedster, apparently there's a few glitches happening right now. Jose did get back in the lobby, so...
Whoa! CYP, that is not how you take that corner, my friend. He has taken liberties and a half with the track limits there and smashed into the wall. And somehow he has got away with that. Don't do it again! Don't do it again! Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not going to watch you anymore. You're dangerous to everyone. You're going to give me a heart attack. And Ben Gallagher there, just doing his usual corner cutting. It feels good to have more than one Irishman to support in this league, even if they're both absolute bottle jobs. But speaking of which, McMahon's already accepting that he's going to get a disqualification. This man might be joining you. Are you seeing this? Ben is just cutting every corner. I know it's only a night lap, but like, ugh. Icky.
Yeah, I was watching Blunt go around and not doing a lap. He's coming into the pit lane. I thought he was doing a lap.
No, just one thing I want to point out, by the way, Nathan. It's been a sort of a glitch in the game in the last sort of week or two since the 1.15 update. I don't know if you noticed it, but I have.
1.16.
Well, 1.15 though is when this issue started. Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I know what I'm talking about here. Trust me. The timer on the top. The timer on the top left. It says for me that we've got 3 minutes exactly to go. Add another 15 seconds to that, because for some reason our timer starts as soon as we get into the lobby. The drivers tend to get in about 30 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds after the commentators. And for some reason our timer doesn't start when theirs starts. So pretty much we're about 15 to 30 seconds ahead on our timer. And you might notice some people cross the line after 0 seconds and their laps still counting. Just to point out, because it's really irritating.
So that's Owen from the Codemasters technical team telling us about.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
Ted. Pulled him from the Discord.
Oh yeah. Another issue the game has is that I'm watching Ben Gallagher, and everyone who's watching the stream, you'll know that this is actually a flying lap, but the game does say it's a night lap. Nothing really we can do about that. I can't believe this system has got worse.
How have they broken that? That didn't break.
I know. The timer didn't break before.
He's coming in the pits.
Yeah, we wasted our time. Unbelievable. But yeah, the timer's broken. The graphics are broken completely. Codemasters, like, stop it. Just fix the flipping game. Oh, Alpha, you are a bottle job. Don't even pretend you're not. I mean, who's sitting 15th here who crashed into the wall? Doing the exact same thing twice. I mean, at least you weren't cutting the corners, but, I mean, yeah. I mean, Ben's 13th, so let's say the two Irishmen really are the two bottle jobs of this league. Anyway, we've got Calco starting his last lap. As he said before, only person into 1 minute 30. So let's see if he can improve on that time, because he has got 3 drivers at least breathing right down his neck.
Yeah, including surface. David, and probably Speedster you can put in that bracket. I don't know about Doan. We'll see if he can improve enough. Don't know how good his lap was to what he can do, but we'll find out in a second, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, Speedster will slide.
Calco's is nearly a 10th up, by the way, in the first sector. He's flying. Let me just put a link back for the stream. I forgot to do that. Oopsie.
Speedster's up by 300ths.
Yay, link up.
And what about Speedster? You'll never know because it's not telling me.
Let's see, Calco's.
They're all following each other. So Calco's is at the front of this like train.
Calco's is flying. He is. Although I wonder if he just cut the corner there at the start of the last sector. We'll wait and see. But at the moment, if he can keep this up, he could be on for 1 minute 30.7. Harrison David's dead, so that's not worked out for him.
That's the end of him to get his lap on the board. He's locked up in the last corner. Oh Jesus! He doesn't improve, and that now
Surface is down.
Surface.
Surface is currently down right now.
How bad was his last sector on the last one? Or how good was it? We don't know. He comes around the final corner now.
Oh, close, but
closer.
Just not quite. Surface has lost out,
gets it.
But Speedster does get it in the end.
And
what about Donny? He's got a good lap going here, but I think he lost it on the last sector. Yeah. Matt Noah's went P7. Blunt is out there on lap. He's currently 1.1 seconds down. CYP is about to cross the line. He's sliding a lot, though. He may not improve by much. He's up to 7th, though. It's a good lap there, actually. Blunt needs to find just under 0.3 of a second to get himself up a position. He should be safe in the top 10. Well, he is safe in the top 10 now as Cat Snacks goes into the pit lane. But let's see what Blunt can do. But yeah, it looks like Speedster's on pole then, and it's just 6/100ths of a second separating the top 3. That's what you want to see. As Blunt goes P6, exactly. Decent final sector for him.
Exactly, really close qualifying in the end. 2 attempts separating the top 4. It's anyone's really. See what the race pace is like. Really, on the end of the day, there's opportunities to overtake. Obviously, there's a lot of 90-degree corners at this track, but there's some long straights as well, and heavy braking zones. Next thing's interesting. So I opened a beer.
Yeah. We don't want some drunk commentaries here. I've had enough of that in one hub with Sean. He always gets a bit wasted.
I don't think I'll get wasted.
But he's Dutch. What do you expect?
Oh, he'll have the weed out as well.
Right then, let's just go through the grid then. Space is on pole. The American driver in Russia on pole. I don't know about you, but that feels a bit fixed. Calker 2nd with Surface 3rd, Harrison David 4th, Doan 5th, Blunt 6th, Culver 7th. Even though he crashed into the wall, you've got to think about what potential he could have had if he kept it on the road. CIP 8th, Matt Noah 9th, Pirate 10th. They're all on the softs. They're not outside the top 10. Cack Snacks, Skin Up, Ben Gallagher, Melix Jr., Alfie, and whoever the hell it was last. Jose. I may or may not have not been able to scroll down the whole way. No, is it dry?
Jose never got actual lapping in the end.
Yeah.
Rejoining the session, but yeah.
And both the Irishmen are in the bottom 4. I mean, I'm a Northern Irishman,
drivers
but
on
I mean,
the grid today.
15. I thought it was 16 now.
It was until Milix had a paddy because he couldn't load a setup. So
oh right, yeah, I forgot. Oops.
Unfortunately, I'm not restarting the session for one person. So it's a bit pointless.
Deal with it. Russia on a default isn't even that bad, though. I mean, it's not good.
I know. I mean, it's worse on other tracks.
Yeah.
Monaco on default.
Oh. Oof. You don't want to see that. And well, that means we're one Mercedes down now. That's why PlayStation starts to get loud.
Or is he? I mean, he's on the grid.
He's not. He's in the pits.
Oh no, he's in the pits.
His car's in the pits.
Game has tricked me. I thought if you left, he'd be on the grid.
If you leave in qualifying and you're not back in time for the race, then you're done. You're dead. That's it.
Amazing.
But yeah, like I say, 2 Irishmen at the back, man. Come on. You've got to get a bit better than this. We have never hit the heights of Jack, please shut up. And he was a bottle as well. Like, we need to. You just need to get better. He was decent, I know. But these.
He won some races.
He did. I know, but these guys, you know, all Irishmen seem to be good for in this league is the wooden spin trophy, which I hope we're bringing back, by the way, this year.
Harrison is.
We better bring that back. Just gonna bring that up.
The Christmas Cup.
The Christmas Cup of Dreams. You know, I want to see. I want to see an Irishman win again. I want to see an Irishman win again. Come on, make it happen.
Is Harrison David Irishman?
Is he?
I don't know.
I thought he was British. I wouldn't know. Sure. Yeah, he is British. Don't okay. Bloody. Don't give me hope. Speaking of which, let's look at this helmet. Let's look at everyone's helmets just to see if anyone's changed it up a little bit. Space is nice, Calcar's nice, Surface nice. That's good. Harrison David would fit more in an Alpha, but still surprisingly works with that car. Domes, just get rid of it. Blunt, looking good. Coularvo, CYP sort of still doesn't quite suit the car, my dude, but nice. Matt Noah's nice. The Pirate, has he changed up a little bit? It looks decent. Caxnax, once again, works with the car. Skin Up has the pink on there. Ben Gallagher, I don't know what car you've made that for, but it looks alright. Maybe it's for last year's Haas you made that one, but it's decent actually. Alfie's, yeah, well, we discussed this one for ILR. He's in the Renault, and this helmet looks really nice in there.
Red Jensen buttons as well, no?
Well, it could.
The red and the white.
It could be 2015, yeah.
Possibly.
But Alfie's as well. We discussed this one, McMahon. It works better in ILR, but still decent enough in a Mercedes. And Jose, I'll never like your helmet. I'm sorry. But we're all lining up on the oh, McMahon's saying that the Christmas Cup was rigged last season. Well,
everybody thought we were rigging it, so.
Bobby Dweller had a whole go at me for that one, even though he wasn't part of it. But anyway, yes. Let's not complain about him, because we've got 5 red lights here headed to drivers. And we are away. Well, yes, headed behind, but look at that. Calcus has had a great start into the lead straight away. Surface is falling way down, but look at Harrison David. It's a very long run down to turn 1 here, or to turn 2, I should say. Will he get his way around the outside? That's a bit of a dive bomb from quite a lot of them. Hopefully we all got through here unscathed. A few having to escape off the track, but I think we're all alive.
I know it's Culverell further back using the escape road. I wonder if he'll pick up a warning for it. I presume so. I'm on board the surface at the moment. There's slip down. Don't seems to get some really nice
2 Red Bulls getting very close as Skin Up fancy to look, and I think that's a spin there for Caxnax into turn 4.
The Toro Rosso, by the way.
So Calcus then, he leads this one. Speed's had a pretty miserable start, but Surface, what on earth happened to him?
It's a dream start for Calcus, especially in the championship position he was in. Because Harrison David has lost the back end, and that's him down into P3.
It's looking pretty feisty behind as well. You got a Haas and 2 Red Bulls, and that's front wing damage, I think, on both sides. Is it from Matt Noah's Ben Gallagher up to P9? He's been at 4 positions already, but look at the amount of pressure he's under. A heavily wounded Red Bull, a decently okay Red Bull, and then a McLaren as well.
CYP getting very close to the rear of Surface on this opening lap, obviously under heavy braking. He's getting a bit caught behind Doan as well as the Renault. So it's a bit of a train going off in the opening lap of this race, except for the exception of Calcas, I suppose, who's pretty much off into the distance.
This midfield battle is ridiculous, as finally Matt Noah just gets out of it. He's pitting. He was going to have to pit anyway, but he definitely held on Matt Noah, or not Matt Noah, Ben Gallagher as much as he possibly could have. And it's made a huge gap, and that's a lot of debris on the track. I think that's just a bollard, actually. But Harrison David looking pretty close. Does he go around the outside? That's a risky one to turn 2. I'd have to back off Harry's and he does indeed back off.
Meanwhile, AJ's going to make a move.
Oh, that's a crash Surface involved. And we've also got CYP. This is really important for his championship now. Surface has to get this one going. It's a Ferrari as well, a Blunt. What on earth happened there? No damage for Surface, luckily.
I was looking at AJ battling for the
Ben Gallagher's up to 6. Go on, lads.
What is happening now? Is he a virtual safety car?
No, we're green still. We're green. But yes, Surface, CIP and Blunt all having accidents, but luckily for Surface, he has no damage. But he's way down the grid now. P12 with Calgers leading. Is this where we see this championship starting to swing around a bit?
Yeah, I spoke about it before with CYP getting close to the rear of Surface, and I thought he was going a bit late on the brake, so maybe he went for a move and it didn't quite pay off, and then I think Blunt had just been caught up in the accident. Here's the Pirate and Skinnup going side by side here, and I think Skinnup's going to get the inside line for this one with
McMatten's just waiting there as well. A bit of a drift. McMatten's got a really nice chance here, but he just doesn't get on the par in time. A lot of movement on these first 3 laps. They're really going for it, aren't they? For some reason.
Yeah, but it's opened up the field, this accident as well, which has allowed the top 4 to get into their own little space and into their own rhythm. But here goes Harrison David on Speedster. Will he be able to make a move? Speedster doesn't even defend. He knows what's coming for him. As Harrison David gets his way up into P2.
Wide,
for how long? As Speedster gets a really nice exit there, going for the slowing fast out method down the inside. Very nice move from Speedster. And that's
oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Harrison.
It's scary a little bit, isn't he? But it's going
that's
again.
A late move. That's dangerous as well. These guys are really good. That's way off. Yeah, the aggression was getting a bit too high, wasn't it? There, they were going Max Verstappen mode there.
And this is like Doan's close up to the rear of these two as well, because he's just been minding his business. But for Calkins, this is a dream, being how many? 37 points off the lead of the championship. This is the sort of race he needed.
It's a very good situation for him, certainly, but the issue, well, it's not really an issue for him, just the thing that will help Surface out is that it's Ben Gallagher who's at the head of a group here on mediums. The only guy on the track now with mediums. He might hold us up, unless, of course, the guys behind us are fine, which they are doing. A very laggy Pirate in there not helping it out as well, but Surface is onto the back of all this now. Once he gets by Caxnax, which he should do pretty quickly, there's a lot of cars he should be able to get by quite quickly as long as he doesn't have another accident. So P6 is still very much on the table for him. Oh, that's in the wall. Pirates just hit the wall. And there goes McMatten past him. Will Jose get by as well? What's happening now with Surface? Surface is making an early pit stop here. In he goes. I assume this will be for the hard compound tires then.
I'm presuming he just wants to get out of the way and aim for the long term.
The long term undercut.
The short term.
Maybe he sees what we see. A very long battle probably with these guys. Here's Jose on the inside of Pirate.
From Ben.
Yeah, I think he's damaged Pirate. I know he hit the wall. I didn't know if it was lag or not. No, he has. He has got damage, yeah.
Yeah, he has. On the right end plate as Ben is holding them up a treat at the moment. I mean, for his side of you, he's got nothing to lose really. He's just minding his own business. But Speedster and Harrison are going back at it. A tenth between the two, and these two will be getting very racy soon. Doesn't quite have the pace when these two are just going from, let's say, getting in their rhythm. But when they stop battling, then he'll close up to the back.
Yeah, they're going to start now, possibly. Speedster's got huge amounts of ERS when he wants to use it. He's got nearly a full tank, while Harrison David's only got about half a tank, and Donu's about the same as Harrison. But look at the amount of sliding these guys are doing already.
There goes Skin up on Ben Gallagher down the inside.
They're hitting each other. They are just pushing each other around those two corners.
Nice move from Skin up though in the end. Just give him just enough room to keep his nose in. It's a very dangerous thing to stick your nose in there as well. So fair play to them, with AJ just sitting in behind at the moment. But yeah, this has been fairly eventful. This is very scary. 5 laps of the race, but here we go for a double slipstream effect from AJ. He's in I'd say the perfect position to do something. Two Irishmen are going to go to war with a Red Bull. Oh god, just stay safe. Here comes AJ. Here he comes. He's doing it, Alfie. Does he get through? And he's gonna do it. Yeah, he's done it. Well, maybe. Oh, he should. He'll have the inside for turn 4. He should be all right. But look at the run that Skinner had actually on Ben. Oh no!
I can't handle this. I can't watch this guy.
He's gonna get damaged there.
Oh, they're still hitting each other.
Jose. Oh, and Castanesque.
Jesus Christ. McMahon, you don't want to give us a heart attack. I mean, please.
Skin up down the inside, that's a warning for sure. And I think he's sinking like a rock because Jose's passed AJ's got a penalty.
Flipping out.
And Ben Gallagher somehow is still in P6.
I don't even know. My heart can't take watching the two Irishmen. It turns out I'm a lot more patriotic. I'm not even Irish, I'm Northern Irish, but like as close as I've got. Turns out I'm very patriotic, I guess.
Yeah, there isn't many Northern Irish drivers out there.
Yeah. Only me and Tom, really. And well, Tom doesn't race here, so rip.
No.
Big F.
Right, let's see. The battle for P2.
Yes, because it's a full tank now. It's not even mostly full, it's a completely full tank for Speedster. Still about half a tank for Harrison. Surely Speedster's got a chance now. I think they're actually both called Harrison when it comes to think of it.
Yeah,
Speedster and
so.
Harrison.
I think they said it.
Harrison Seeley and Harrison David. Funny that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because we've got two Irishmen side by side again. McMahon's going through this time. I don't think there's going to be any contact this time. McMahon goes from 14th to 6th so far. It's a pretty decent start as Harrison David gets a penalty and Jose nearly had an accident with Skinner. I think he went right around the outside of turn 2. Decent driving there.
Oh, and Speedster's got a penalty.
Yeah, they're really pushing their luck, aren't they, these two? It's good to see. I mean, they are pushing like hell, but they're still slower than Calkers, who's just a lovely calculated drive so far.
The gap, I think.
Yeah, he's really enjoying himself out there. He's in a rhythm, and he's still got about half a tank of ERS, so he's managing that decently, and he's making this work. With surface, though, he's actually on mediums. So, can he go to the end on those? I wouldn't say it's out of the question, but hard certainly would have been more.
Judging by his tyre wear from earlier on in the season, I won't say no.
Well, yeah, what was it? France, we all thought he wouldn't be able to do soft to medium, and he claimed he would have. He claimed he would have. I guess we never would have found out. Yeah.
He did it in a different race, so I presume he could.
Yeah. Of course, we never got to see what he was going to do in France. We were very surprised when he went soft to medium, but then the safety car came out and sort of wrecked everything. And then rain came and sort of wrecked everything. But Speeds has got a really good chance because Harrison got really wide in the penultimate corner and a bit slidey as well on the exit of the last corner. And here comes Speedster on the outside. Surely he's got this one now. And into turn 2, he is ahead. A bit too wide from Harrison to take advantage, but look at the corner cutting. He's taken a leaf out of McMahon's book there, hasn't he?
Definitely. But he's a bit too far away to make a move. But with these two corner cutting their way to victory, Doan is just sitting 1 second back, waiting for his opportunity. I don't think he's picked up anything really of note so far. But yeah, interesting.
I think Caxnax is looking away from Jose there, and they're both looking very twitchy. But look how quick Surface is. He is absolutely... He caught nearly 4 seconds on that lap, I think, to the Pirate. Either that or I can't count. Hold on, let me check this one just to be sure. Surely it wasn't 4.
Also, on a side
yeah, it was
note,
2. It was 2. Sorry, I thought it said 22 seconds. Well, still, 2's quite a lot.
Ben Gallagher's on the mediums.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
I'll just put that one out.
That's what I'm saying. It's really impressive. He's staying up there. That's why I said it was going to help Surface out. Because these guys... I'm surprised that they aren't all on the back of Ben. I mean, they were for a bit, to be fair. But he's got really good pace.
Go off a little bit.
He has actually got really good pace here, Ben. He might be a real good chance of getting that P6 or even P5 at the end. You never know. But Harrison David pitting. 5-second penalty though for speeding. Ugh. That's annoying. Look how slow this pit lane is. It is so annoying. 37 mile an hour. Oh, he's left. Harrison's left now.
So the speeding. A lot of these drivers have a lot of temperament, I'm finding at the moment.
Yeah.
It
doesn't take much to anger these people, does it?
No.
Oh, what a shame.
I mean, you're basically gifting Surface the podium here.
It's making Ben Gallagher's day much better though, because Clever's just had to change his front one as well. I must say, it's actually really looking good for him, because he's going to be quite quick at the end here. Listen, let me have this moment of bliss, because I think he actually has a chance here. And this is important. Surface, I know it's a front wing change, but look how far ahead he is of Clervo, who would have been in at P4. after what happened with Harrison. So, I mean, that's what you're playing with here. Surface is really putting himself into play again.
Yeah, massive undercut though. Good 4-5 laps.
Oh, it's 3-0 Liverpool.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good.
God. How has this happened?
But anyway, Skin Up and Ben Gallagher. We're gonna return to the battling on track.
Oh, that's a lit one. Oh, is he gonna hit him? He does. He spins. There better not be. If there's damage to Ben, you're dead. He's okay. He's fine. He's fine. All forgiven, but you're 9th now. Has he got damage actually, Skinner? Because I'd be surprised. That was. They both got away with no damage. Because that was a very late dive bomb, has to be said. I don't know why. I don't know how I thought that was going to work.
Here comes Doan into the pit lane. Where will he come out in terms of surface? I think he'll be ahead.
Well, we'll wait and see. He should be. Because Harrison was 10 seconds ahead.
I mean, surface isn't even coming through the final few corners, so I don't
yeah, he should still beat him by about 10 seconds. Approximately. But we'll wait and see. It should be alright though. McMahon getting another penalty there. A lot of them are getting quite a lot of penalties out here, which we were sort of expecting. But yeah, Kalker's now have his first penalty as well, the race leader, so that puts him equal with, well, most of the field, has to be said. And Doan is going through turn 3 now as Surface enters turn 2. And yeah, 10 seconds. That's the gap.
We've already had a steward inquiry centre.
Oh dear. They're impatient with bunch, aren't they?
Already, I mean, we haven't got to lap 10 yet.
Someone furious. Who would that be then? Who would be that furious? Would it be Matt Noah?
No.
Would it be Harrison? That would make sense.
No.
I don't know. Well, I don't know what would have happened to him, like, but
I'm not revealing.
Spoil sport.
I will say what it's labelled as, just for Grosjean 2.0.
Ooh.
Does that mean he crashed under a safety car?
Oh, that's a really late move again. He's made it work though, I'd say, to the best of his abilities there. He's only tapped him slightly there as Caxax didn't get through, but that was actually a good attempt. I thought we were looking at the same as what I'm with Skinner, but I guess that's a good guy to hide to do a decent dive bomb. Sadly, it didn't quite work out, but
well, the top 2 pit.
Yes. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. McMahon's leading, McMahon's leading. I'm screenshotting this. Lap 10 is the lap. He's done it. Not by much though, it has to be said. It's an Irish one. No! Calkers, go away! Once again, sorry about the bias, but I've never saw Irish 1-2 before.
Right. Well, Calkers is now in second. As Montana puts his 10 pence into the chat.
Sorry. Distracted there for a second, but yeah, sorry. Thought we were going to see 2 Irishmen on the podium. Or well, we actually are.
Has overtaken Jose for P6. So the undercut hasn't really worked for Doan. Actually, it hasn't really worked at all.
I'm just saying here, did Kalkers get a speeding penalty? I think he did, you know.
He got 2 penalties.
Let me check. He got 2 penalties on that lap. I'm saying that Montana said.
The stream.
Yeah, Montana said in the chat. Speedster got a penalty for it. Yeah, Speedster definitely got a speeding penalty. We saw that. Yeah, they both did. Yeah, Kalkers did as well. And did Doan? I don't think Doan did.
I don't think Doan did.
He could be in with a good shot then if he keeps it penalty free. Nor did I, because I was too busy focusing on Alfie. It's just I saw Montana in the chat mention it as Doan goes up the inside there of Caxnax. And oh, that's going to be in the wall, is it? Just about Jose managed to save it. That was a big tank slapper as Caxnax pits now. So Doan could be in a relatively good position right now. Unless he sped as well. Let's just check if he sped.
Let's see.
And no, he didn't speed. He's alright.
Yeah, they both did. That's right. VAR has told you this.
Yeah. Good job, VAR.
Again.
Ben Gallows might have got a penalty.
We've decided it was.
Yeah. Well, we've decided to actually look at the game footage properly. Yeah. And we can conclude that, yes, the game is correct.
So maybe, I'm not saying Doan could win this race, but
I don't think he...
he's not doing a bad job to going somewhere close.
Well, yeah, but he's 4 seconds behind Speedster. As we say, he just doesn't seem to have the pace at the minute, which is his issue.
He's got 8 seconds worth.
And Speedster should be on 8 seconds.
Speedster's got 11.
11. So, okay. Interesting. Coolbo gets a penalty as well, but here's Calker's now. Will he get by McMahon on this straight? I think it's just a bit too far. But he needs to get by quickly here. He should be alright, but he'll want the extra insurance because he doesn't want to get held up here. Who thought about it on the outside? Taps the Mercedes as well. Will he fly out the inside of the chicane? Yes, he will. So we got through relatively quickly there. And if I were you, Alfie, I'd be pitting right now, and it's way too long to go on those tires, especially considering how long the mediums go. Don't quite know why he did that. That'll be a huge undercut, I would have thought, with the rest of them. But hey, he didn't speed.
Speedster did.
Well, I think what's catching him out the most. I think what's catching him out the most is that I mentioned it earlier. The pit lane is only a 37-mile-an-hour pit lane, not a 50-mile-an-hour, which is what a lot of them tend to be on this game. I just wonder if that's caught them out.
Jose's taking a very interesting line ahead of the Pirate through that corner.
What did he do?
Hugging the outside. Let's put it that way. He's hugging the wall on the outside.
Fair enough.
No damage.
No damage, just
alternative line. And I think the Pirate is about to get this position with the help of a little bit of a DRS. And McLaren has swooped by.
They hit each other there. I think it's just lag again.
I think so.
Right, here's Speedster. Here's Speedster as well, trying to get by Ben for P2. Once again, this should be quite a simple move on DRS, but yeah, no issues. I hope. Yeah, he's alright, it's good. So Doan right now, he's in for a net P2, pretty much. He needs to find another sort of 3, nearly 4 seconds, though, to get up to the net win. But we'll see what happens later on in the race. We could see more penalties, we could see safety cars. So if we get a safety car, then that really flips it towards Doan. And Surface is, yeah, he will be a net P4. What penalties has he got?
None.
None? Right, so he's looking pretty sweet as well. If he manages to get on the podium after this, then I mean, I'm very surprised. But it does look like he could theoretically be on for it.
It's not the question. I mean, if Harrison played on, then no, probably not.
I mean, how many seconds away is he from it? He's, I think, only like 1 or 2 seconds away from being in a net third. To be fair to him, so he's not having a terrible recovery right now. But it's only like 13 as well. He has got plenty of pace. I'd imagine that he will get that podium, unless Ben can really make the softs work. I think he's the only one that's a question mark over him. But we'll wait and see.
Yeah, so Doan's got a penalty.
Oh, he's just got one.
Scorn, does he? He's got 2 now.
Ooh dear.
But he's catching up to the rear of Ben, so he's pushing. Can't imagine Ben pitting here, maybe like 18-ish. To get rid of them soft mediums to go to the softs, would I say?
He's looking like he's... Oh, I thought he was going to pit 9 actually. He thought about it.
It'd be a little bit early.
Could you go half the race on a set of the... I mean, lighter fuel loads. He's got his fuel light, his pit light on, to be fair, Ben Gallagher. I wonder if his pit stop is actually going to be a lot sooner.
I don't know, only halfway through the race. I know it's lighter than the start. But how much of a difference does that make on this game? I'm not sure.
It probably is another 1 or 2 laps, maybe. But yeah, I'd say if he pits on lap 17, he should be sweet, I would have thought. But look at him, he's really extending, he's really pushing hard. We'll see what he does. But once Doan gets by him, then he'll have 8.5 seconds back anyway to service, so he's got plenty to work with.
I think the person on the move is the Pyros. So it's close back up to Kasnax, who finds himself in P8 somehow after his trials and tribulations in the battles. But he's pulled away a little bit from Jose, who doesn't seem to have the pace. I'm expecting Skin Up to come back at Jose as well.
It does feel though like all of the issues have just spread the field out indefinitely. The issue with this track is, it's not really a good track for racing unless you're right on someone, because you can just extend it so much and that could artificially, genuinely just extend your advantage. You can do whatever you like here pretty much, and if you're just over a second you will be able to keep that. Or at least that's what I find on this game. You can cheat your way to it. It's a bit like France, but yeah, I do worry if it's a bit dead now. Although saying that, we have got a fight for third, and then again it's a 8-lap difference in the tyres.
But interesting enough, Speedster's, I think he's just made a mistake actually, but before that he was staying with Kalk at similar gaps, so the second stint seems to be a bit better for him. I think he's just lost the back end somewhere because he's lost about 6/10 in a few corners.
Doan isn't
and I
quite...
spoke about the Pirate catching Kasnax. He definitely is catching him because it's now within half a second.
That's how much ERS left though. I wonder just how much he's burnt on that last couple laps just to try and catch up. Hopefully he can.
Maybe he can make it up in DRS.
Well, we'll wait and see.
He hasn't really got much of a fight on because AJ's on the road. In no man's land.
This could be a late one from Doan if he's going to go for some betting. He decides not to. This is holding him up a treat. Surface catches another 2 seconds up to him. It could even end up being at the end of the day. All going well. And that's really second.
Struggling. I just think he's really, really struggling at the moment. Even catching them was a struggle.
Yeah. The whole race, he's just seemed to be a little down on the pace compared to everyone else. The space to get yet another penalty, so that's Surface into your net podium, pretty much, effectively. Because of that, he's just about inside the 14 seconds he needs. And if Doan gets another penalty or if he stays behind Ben, he should get by now.
Culver is caught about half a second on Surface as well. So maybe he's getting dragged along a little bit. He's keeping him pace. With Surface, obviously a bit older, medium tyres for Surface. Only 3 laps younger than Ben's. So
look how much Doan pulls away actually once he's got by. So it's a good holding up job there from Ben. It'll help Surface like quite a lot because Surface shouldn't catch him.
No, definitely not. I don't think.
Well, I guess. So we've got sort of 2 questions to ask. It's all about Ben and Surface then. What are they going to do?
Probably come out
He'll come out
7 or
7th or 8th.
Depends.
Yeah. Should probably be 7th. By the looks of it. Yeah, he'll be 7th. He'll be 7th. Because I think it's like 25 seconds from him to P8, so he should be alright. And on the softs anyway, he should fly through the field, or at least by 1. He might get Alfie, might just be it actually, but yeah. Surface still can't get those to the end.
Lap as well.
Well, yeah, he will. Unless...
So that's Kalka's fastest lap gone.
I was going to say unless Blunt goes for it, but Blunt isn't even here.
No.
Skinup and Jose might fancy going for it as well. I know Skinup's currently 11th, but Jose and they both might just pit. We might see a lot of pitters actually, but let's see Ben then.
Yeah, but thing
lap
with Jose,
17.
if he pits,
lap 16, sorry for him. But let's see what
Jose pits, he can't get the point because he'll be outside the top.
That's what I'm saying. Would Skinup and, like, say if Skinup goes for it, that would mean Jose could go for it. So you could see them all sort of do a chain reaction type thing. But let's see where Ben comes out. So I expect him to be about P8, especially with Pirates still in the back of Cactus, was just not able to find a way through. Even if he is behind him, he should get by them quite easily. Or 7, sorry, did I say 8? He's, yeah, 7.
Easily P7. In the end, and his only target really is AJ.
Pirate gets by on the outside.
Oh, he got the penalty coming out of pit lane. First corner. Jesus.
Alright, so 7.1 seconds to his next target. Let's see how quickly he can catch up to Alfie. It should be pretty quick. It should be sort of 4 or 5 laps, I would have thought, but we'll wait and see. Skinner has a penalty. Not that that's going to ruin his day, although I must say he is right up to the back of Jose now. He's lost a lot of pace. He's letting him through. So something's happened with Jose. I don't know quite what, but has he hit the wall or something?
No.
Huh. Curious, that one. Wonder what he's done.
He's not getting a point now.
What's he done? His DRS isn't stuck open or anything. He's just sort of cruising for no reason as McMahon gets his third or fourth penalty now. That might help Ben out, although he did just get one himself.
Kalkas did speed in the pit lane, but it won't really matter a job.
Oh, that's a nice move. A bit laggy, but he did make it work better, Pirate. Sorry. It was a decent move. Oh. Kaksnax is looking a bit impatient, actually. He's just behind. Like, give it time. I'm sure you'll have another chance at some point. He's got more ERS as well. But, yeah, lap 18. Sadly, this is the only sort of fight on track, and it's just ended. Because it looks like Kaksnax just fallen way off the back. So,
we're waiting for Ben to catch up to AJ a little bit.
Do something.
I think he will, because he's got a second already, so...
Yeah, let's actually ride on board, because this could be the fastest lap at the end of the day. It'd be useful to catch it on board.
Jose's pit. He's sped.
For anyone who's keeping up with the football, City has scored. It's only 3-1. They're totally going to win the game now. And yeah, Jose's dead. We don't quite know what happened, but that should open the door for Skinner to go for the fastest lap now if he fancies.
It does.
Because everyone behind him isn't actually here. And somehow Millix is still racing.
In the pits.
In the pits, yeah. He must be playing on the PlayStation or something in the pits. Don't quite know what he's doing now, but he's currently apparently in the pits. Maybe he's been out of the whole race, but yeah.
Yeah, I think he has been for a while.
Oh. You might have heard that. Got 15 minutes to wrap this up. Wrap this up 15 minutes. Counted fine on this one. But luckily it's not in the middle of it this time. So Ben has just thrashed it round. Is it going to be the fastest lap? No.
What was it? A 35 point...
He missed out by under half a tenth. God's sake. Well, let's go back to Kaksnax, because he has now started to catch up a bit.
Speedster gets another penalty. He's going to get disqualified now.
That's a late one from Kaksnax. Bit of contact, bit of a slide. They both survived from it. And Sergio just missed an open now.
I know, I'm sort of watching it. But in the penalty front, 3, 6, 11, 12, 15 now for Speedster.
Good job.
8 for Kalkas. Only 6 for Dome.
Well, hold on, actually. Hold on.
So Dome will get Speedster for P2.
How bloody many penalties do you... What? That's 17 seconds of penalty Speedster has, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Because he
Did I
has
discount it?
Yeah, one of them was a 5-second penalty, remember. So Kalkas has got 8 seconds. And Speedster's got 17. Doan has got 6. Surface has still got none. Yeah.
Surface is going to be on the podium.
I was just saying, he could still realistically
Kalkas gets another one.
Yellows as well are out. But this could realistically be a second place for Surface if he can just catch by 2 more tenths of a second.
Doan will bloody win the race. Because he's picked up now 11.
This should be second place any moment now for Surface.
Who's bottling the most, it seems?
I'm not going to be smug here. Oh.
Ben gets a penalty and overtakes AJ at the same time.
Side by side. Ben couldn't quite complete the move.
I think he sort of give it him back for cutting the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, here he goes again. Oh, I thought he was going for it.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time. He has got the better tyres out of the two, both in terms of compound and in terms of age. Alfie. Stop with your penalties, lad. He should get by here, Ben. Let's see. How high will McMahon defend it? Not very. In fact, he doesn't defend it at all.
Has 18 seconds worth of penalties.
Yeah, more than I thought.
So did I. I mean, I saw the old one here and there, but...
Yeah, I didn't think he had 6 penalties. And he's sliding a lot now as well. He might be... Oh, that's going to be in the wall if he's not careful. Really...
He's got Jose taking the outside line.
Yeah. He's pitting. For some reason. He fancies...
Pirate will overtake, and Castanex overtake. And maybe even Skinner.
Yeah, Skinner will get him as well. So he's going to go for fastest lap, I guess, but he's also going to go for 2 points rather than 6. Yeah, maybe not the most intelligent decision, unless Skinner's pitting as well, which he's not. Although they might fancy it later on. As I say, when one pits, it might, tempt the rest as well. This should be a fastest lap though for McMahon, as long as everything goes well. And I guess he sort of knew with the amount of penalties he had, he might fall down anyway. Maybe that's not the stupidest idea he's ever had, actually. Go for 2 rather than 1. Mind you, he probably hasn't seen how many penalties the rest of the grid has. Let's just check that, actually. Let's see how big of a mistake that was.
Too many to count.
Well, Alfie's 18 versus Pirates, 3 seconds. Yeah, it makes sense. Caxnax, 6 seconds. Yeah, you could argue that makes sense. And Skinner was 1. Actually, yeah. Do you know what? It probably was the better decision there from Alfie, just to go for fastest lap. Because at most he would have got 2 points anyway. He might have a little bit of fun while he's doing it. And it gives us a fastest lap attempt to watch, if anything, so let's just ride on board and watch him as he prepares. Lovely preparation. He's using his ERS still. What's he doing? Sit on 0, lad. You're only on 33%. Ghost cars inside each other.
Yeah, I'm watching that. We're currently just waiting for the next penalty to come along. Wait, see who's next.
We might see what McMahon decides to do on his qualifying fastest lap attempt. Pretty much, this is what it is. Right then, let's talk you through the lap then, shall we? Turn 1 isn't really a corner, but we're going to have to count it as one anyway. And he's sticking in 7 for ages for some reason. Let's see how much he cuts turn 1 turn 2. This is where he crashed in qualifying, but he's fine now. Obviously in the race, I guess he's more used to it. But yeah, I mean it's a clean first sector so far. Hasn't even got a penalty yet. Mind you, these are the 90-degree corners though, Connor. Now, these are the ones where you're going to get penalties if you're really stupid. But yeah, all looking nice and calm and, well, controlled for once. Nice.
No sliding.
Bit of short shifting as well, just for some extra assurance.
Oh, there it is.
There's the slide. It's starting to unravel now.
He's catching Skinner fall up.
Well, you would expect that.
Yeah.
He's up by 1.4 seconds so far on this lap. Let's see what his fastest lap was before, just for a bit of context. It was, yeah, even that middle sector alone would have been enough to get him fastest, so he should smash this fastest lap. As Doan gets another penalty, just helping surface his case a bit more, as Alfie doesn't set fast. No, he does. It took a while to pop up. Yeah, Alfie. So, yeah, Surface hasn't quite got... I think... No, he is actually. No, sorry, Doan, like I say, yeah, Doan just got the other penalty, so I think, yeah, Surface is actually a net P2. Shocking, I know, after what happened earlier, but does his tyres did they get to the end, I wonder? That's the next question we got to ask about him. And it's all we really got left to talk about it for a couple of laps until Alfie catches up to Skinnup.
Any other penalties of the note?
Well, did you see Doan's one?
Has he got another one?
Yeah, so like I say, Surface is net P2 pretty solidly right now, but what has Coolru got? He's only got one penalty, hasn't he? Oh, flip me, he's got 4.
He's got way more than one.
It's gone really bad since I last checked.
He's got 4 as well.
It's gone really bad since how many's Ben got actually as
4.
well? He's flip me, Ben. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of positions changing after the line.
Especially in the top 4, they're gonna be like Monza.
Oh well, Monza was just a mess though. That one just
21 seconds worth of penalty.
I mean, Monza, that just kept changing every 5 corner, or every 5 seconds really, it felt like. It was pretty much every corner the gap changed in a way that would affect the win. I don't think that's going to happen here though. Unless Calker's, we catch him crashing into the wall or something, but he's been so calm and calculated today. He should be alright.
He's been the one who's had, I won't say no problems, but...
Well, he has got a few penalties. He's had no one to worry about. He got it all done at the start. He did get it all done at the start, so I mean, you've got to give him respect for that. But I just wonder if he's going to be happy after this one, because he's probably like this whole race thinking Surface is nowhere. He was spun off earlier, and what he's going to see when he crosses the line is at the minute. Oh, he's second. I don't know. So you got to question what would happen if Surface hadn't have had that accident. He would have been right up there, wouldn't he?
This would be his 8th second place of the season as well.
Yeah, it's Mr. Consistent. It feels a lot like watching Kimi Räikkönen in 2003, except this time he's actually going to win the championship, unless something goes really wrong in the next 4 races. Is it 4? Yeah, 5. 5 races. 5? I can't count. Hold on a minute. Maybe. How many races are there left? Flip me, I can't remember. No, 5. There are 5. Sorry, there are 5.
Yes.
Japan, Mexico, USA, Brazil, Abu Dhabi. Yes. Sorry.
Yes.
Had a bit of a brain fade.
And this will be Kalka's 7th win of the season.
I feel bad for the guy. He's doing everything right, but he's just had a couple of bad ones, which are going to cost him at the minute. Anyway,
DNS
we
in
don't
Australia didn't help him.
Yeah, we don't know what will happen at the end of the season. For all we know, Surface could start collapsing. I mean, remember last time he went to try and win a championship? It was at Japan last season. He had it right there. He had made the move for the title, and he just lost it.
Didn't even bother turning up.
Dorian just was like, you know what? I've got this one. It's fine. And he probably wasn't enjoying watching that last lap at Japan very much, but he so nearly won it, Surface. He I don't know what. He went for it at the hairpin, had it done, and then lost it again. And like the last corner, it was a bit of a Glock moment, I guess you could call it, but he'll be hoping not to do that same thing again this season. At least this time, he's actually got the advantage. And just looking at this gap, it's starting to creep up again. I think he should be alright in 2 laps. Because it's 13 seconds. Not 13 seconds, 15 seconds at the minute. He'll have to find another 2 seconds speedster to keep P2.
Got 15.2 between speedster and Surface. And the Surface gets another warning on this lap lap.
Down to the back of Skinnup, his tyres still have a bit of life in them. And he shall use it. Oh, Speedster has another penalty, so there you go, Surface well done P2. I tell you what reward today, I think it's 1 second of penalties difference between the top 2 of Speedster and of course, well, McBatten himself.
And he's about to make an overtake. For what it's worth.
Yeah, it's worth absolutely nothing, but he's made it work. Like I say, I think he was going to end up, I think, P10 anyway at the end with the amount of penalties. He's just done it in the more fun manner, and yeah, fair enough. He's got a faster lap out of it. He'll still get 2 points. Unless he crashes or something.
Yeah. Of this race.
Gap now, well, it doesn't really matter, it's only 16 seconds, well it is 16 seconds now I think. If Speedster hadn't went and bottled it like that, I think it actually might have been close, unless Service gets a puncture or something on this last lap, which is, you know, out of the question. On 24 lap old tyres it'll be by the time this last lap is over and done with. And another penalty, or a penalty, could mess it up for Service as well, because he's been on 2 warnings for the vast majority of this race. He's just got to keep this nice and calm. And this could be just one of those races that defines his championship, Surface. Coming back from facing backwards at turn 2 on lap 2 to somehow still finish P2 and go and maybe take the title. We'll wait and see. He has got decent pace at the looks of it. As long as he just keeps it on track, he should be fine. But here is Kalkers. He's actually pushing quite hard in this last lap. He's actually going for his fastest lap. You can see that. He's actually up in the middle sector, so he just kept this all in reserve. I think he had it pretty solid if any challenges came at his way. And, oh, what's happened there?
Just go up to overtake a major again.
Oh, this is a good fight. I want to watch this, but let's watch Kalkers first because, well, he led it from pretty much turn 2 onwards. It was, a pretty dominant drive, no challenges. He drifts across the last corner, he wins the race. Here's Speedster. I think he's going to finish in 4th, I want to say. Oh well, we'll wait and see. Doan,
we'll see in a second.
Does he jump him or not? I think he will jump him, won't he? Yeah, he jumps him, and then Surface should jump all 3 of the all 2 of them. Let's just see. Yeah, okay, he did.
8/10.
Right, let's watch McMahon on the back of Skinnup. Because this one is going to go to the flag. I mean, it means nothing, like, but Alfie McMahon gets passed up into P9, or does he? Because that's ooh, don't kill each other. It's last lap. Just get to the flag, people. Please. Ben's finished 6th, but he's got loads of penalties. Oh, Skinnup's in the wall. If he can't get that one turned round in 20 odd seconds, he's reversing. He might get the skull back for that if he's not careful. Please get it turned round. He does. Don't get too angry at yourself. You'll still keep the position. Ben kept P6, Pirate 7th, Kaksak. Oh, Alfie's gone as well. As he crosses the line. He's alright, he's good. And he'll be, 10th. Right, that was a mess. At the end there.
15 viewers.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm flattered. Hello. Right, I'm sorry.
20.
I've got to wrap this up quickly because my mum is shouting at me now. But let's just quickly wrap this up then. Confirm the order and then confirm the McMahon reward. So Kalkers wins from Service, Doan, Spacer, Killervo, Ben, Pirate, Kaxnax, Skinner, and Alfie. All your finishers. And the outside the top 10, and who really cares? Harrison. Don't know why he gave up, honestly. He would have been probably in that fight for a second. He could have even won the thing. You just never know. CIP, Blunt, Jose, and Matt Noah. And the McMahon...
Oh, AJ does win the award.
Oh, yes. Alfie wins.
1 second.
McMahon has won the McMahon Award on amount of penalties earned and seconds as well. So he's done it the clean sweep, and he's still got 2 points out of it. So, I mean, he'll take that one, I guess, from 15th on the grid. But driver today... no bias here really at all, I promise. But Ben Gallagher, thanks for watching. He made 7 places, okay? It's justified. Anyway, I need to go, so I'm going to end this. Whether you want it to end or not, it has to go. So see ya!